Ruthless Sinner beats Djokovic to set up Alcaraz final coverage, live across BBC TV, radio and online with extensive coverage on BBC iPlayer, Red Button, connected TVs and mobile app. Full coverage guide. Jannik Sinner will face defending champion Carlos Alcaraz in the Wimbledon final after a ruthless demolition of Novak Djokovic's latest bid for a record 25th Grand Slam title. Djokovic, 38, was left reflecting on how age was catching up with him after a humbling 6-3, 6-3, 6-4 defeat by a man who plays uncannily like the seven-time champion in his prime. Sinner's victory put him into a first Wimbledon final and set up a rematch of last month's epic French Open showpiece, where he lost in 5 sets to Alcaraz, having led by 2 sets and seen 3 championship points saved. At least one of Sinner and Alcaraz have contested the men's singles final at the last 6 Grand Slam tournaments, while Sinner is going for a first title away from the hard courts against Alcaraz, a 2-time winner at the All England Club. Djokovic had admitted previously that this tournament on his favorite surface offered probably his best chance of setting a standalone record of major singles title. These guys are fit, young, sharp. I feel like I'm going into the match with tank half empty. It's just not possible to win a match like that, Djokovic said. I don't think it's bad fortune. It's just age, the wear and tear of the body. Having been largely outplayed for 2 sets, Djokovic threatened to come back in the third, but Sinner remarkably won 5 games in a row on his way to securing a 5th Grand Slam final. 3-time major winner Sinner, 23, has now won the last 6 meetings against Djokovic, but this was the first time on grass. There were doubts around the fitness of both players before the match, and while Sinner did not seem hampered by his elbow injury, Djokovic did require a medical timeout after the second set and admitted he had considered withdrawing. Another final between Sinner and Alcaraz just 5 weeks after the last one at Roland Garros gives the Italian a chance for revenge against the Spaniard, who beat American 5th seed Taylor Fritz 6-4, 5-7, 6-3, 7-6, 8-6, in Friday's first semi-final on a sweltering hot day. It's a huge honor for me to share the court again with Carlos, Sinner said. Hopefully it will be a good match like the last one. I don't know if it will be better because I don't know if that's possible, but we will try. Hopefully it will be an enjoyable match. Sinner imperious as Djokovic future unsure. Defeat here for Djokovic calls into question whether he will ever achieve that elusive 25th major title. He has made the final at the All England Club in every edition since 2017, and it is his first semi-final loss since defeat by Roger Federer in 2012. But Wimbledon has not yet seen the last of him, as he said he was aiming to come back, definitely, at least one more time. Having ended Sinner's last 2 Wimbledon runs, in the quarter-final last year and semis the year before, this time the shoe was on the other foot as the fresh and sharp Italian made the not fully fit Djokovic work for every point. The opening set passed by in a blur as Djokovic clung on in a tight game at 5-3, having gone down an early break, but Sinner was too good for him in the rallies and cruised to a 1-set lead. An early break of serve followed in the second, and Djokovic created no break points in the opening 2 sets. He called a medical timeout after losing the second, perhaps still struggling after a nasty slip at the end of his last 8 match against Flavio Cobolli. Djokovic threatened to come back in the third set, pouncing on a loose service game from Sinner to hand himself some momentum in the match. But hopes of that were soon extinguished when Sinner rediscovered his serve to save double break points, then broke back when Djokovic's drop shot fell back on his side of the net. Sinner then showed incredible mental resilience by putting any potential threat of a repeat of the French Open final to bed when he broke again, and then impressively held serve on a 5-game winning streak before serving out the match with his 4th match point. Calm. Alcaraz into 3rd successive final. Alcaraz's winning run at Wimbledon has extended to 24 matches, and his battling display against Fritz again underlined he will be tough to beat in Sunday's final. The Spaniard's matches at Wimbledon have mostly been characterized by him making slow starts, but that was not the case on Friday, as he immediately broke Fritz's powerful serve. His aggressive start appeared to startle his opponent, and Alcaraz looked on course to win in straight sets as he raced through the opener, even unperturbed by having something in his eye at one point that required attention. But Fritz, 27, responded well in the second set, keeping pace with Alcaraz, and that seemed to take its toll on the Spaniard for the first time as he was broken at 6-5 to level matters. Alcaraz's response to that was as devastating as it was swift, breaking Fritz early once again before winning 13 unanswered points and not dropping a single one on his serve in the first 4 games on his way to taking the third set. But Alcaraz's battling qualities were required once again as Fritz, looking to become the first American man to reach a Wimbledon singles final since 2009, once again found a serve, at one stage hitting a 4-ace game. Just as the crowd were settling in for a prospective fifth set after Fritz brought up 2 set points, Alcaraz responded by seeing them both off and then sealing his match point opportunity to reach a Grand Slam final for the 6th time. Hey friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. Got a question, opinion, or suggestion? Drop a comment below. I read all of them and I often feature interesting ones in my next videos. And most importantly, for more exclusive boxing highlights and celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us grow and keep bringing you awesome content. See you in the next video. Stay safe and take care.